What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Boxing Club podcast. I am yours truly, Big Chubbs, along with my pod mate Edgar. What's up, dog?
How's it going?
It's chilling, bro. How you been?
Been good. Been good. It's been hot, but good.
It's been hot. You've been leaving your sweat in them seats on your way out of the car, or what?
No comment.
With your windows rolled down because your AC
Oh,
don't work.
love it. Leather seat. Oh
Hey, traffic's been crappy lately too, bro.
yeah.
Well, today we got a special little guest today. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Ray Rock. He's a big part of Red Promotions, who we have a card coming July 23rd at the Ontario Performing Arts Center, I believe, right?
Yeah, the Loom Color
Loom,
Performing Arts Center.
yeah, the Loom Color Performing Arts Center in Ontario, California. Please give a warm welcome to Ray Rock. What's up, bro? How you doing?
How's it going, guys? Pleasure to be here with you guys.
Now
Pleasure's all ours.
you're in Florida right now.
Yeah, in Orlando, Florida.
How's the weather out there?
Hot, man.
Hey,
Hot,
you guys got
hot.
that muggy weather, or is it just heat?
Yeah, that's the difference between the East Coast and West Coast. You guys got that dry heat. We got that muggy heat, that humidity heat.
Hey, what weather do you prefer?
What do I prefer?
Yeah, dry heat or muggy heat?
I am originally from the Midwest. I'm from Ohio, so I
Oh, from
prefer that Midwest, not too much dry, not too much humidity, right in the middle.
In the
hey,
middle, yeah.
but you know what? Even when I lived in Chicago, I lived in Chicago for a little bit, and fuck, man, that weather sucked too. It was horrible.
It's cold in Chi-Town.
I remember my first. I tell everybody this story. I don't know why, but my first day of school, when I had just barely moved out there, it was -1 degrees, and I'm in 501 jeans, some Robert Wayne shoes, and a leather jacket, bro, and a t-shirt.
Mm.
And
You
I'm
learned
walking
that
to
day,
the
huh?
bro. I'm telling you, man, that day after school, I told my brother like, hey, you got to take me to the store and give me a jacket because this leather jacket ain't doing it for me.
That Canadian wind coming off of that lake, boy.
Hey, that was the first and only time that the wind literally it cut my eyebrows open. I still have a
Really,
cut.
what they call a wind blister.
Oh man, that shit it hurts. I think I lasted in Chicago for a little bit over a year, and I was like, Mom, I'm good. Take me home.
Yeah, Chi-Town's good to go to in the summer and in the spring. The winter over there, boy, stay away from it.
Hey, but even the summer though, man, you just keep drinking Kool Aid and water and beer, and none of that takes your thirst away at all. But
Yeah, I like
anyways, bro.
Chi-Town. I grew up not too far from there, and I got a lot of family from Chi-Town, so I got a lot of love for the Chi.
Not me, bro. Not me. Chi Town didn't like me at all because I am from California and because I didn't want to be with nobody. I just wanted to be me and do me.
Yeah,
It
everything out
was
there is territorial.
it was all bad, bro. Every day was a fight. Like I think my knuckles were swollen for the whole
Yeah.
time I was there because it was just fights after fights and getting jumped and running and booking and motherfuckers tried to drown me. It was all bad, bro. I hated. I
God
still hate
damn.
Chicago. I'm telling you, bro. Them, them dudes over there don't play.
No, Chi
You know,
Town it's its own world. That's why they call it Chi. They don't call it Chirac for nothing.
for reals.
There you go.
And man, like even back then, before it's like super crazy now, but back then it was wild too, bro. And back then it was all fists and stuff, and now it's
I was
nobody fights
just
no more.
there in last October. I hosted the Chivas. I think Chivas and Argentina game.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Did an exhibition game at the Toyota Center in Chicago, and they brought me up to host it, and it was, man, it was live. It was like 15,000 people there,
Damn.
and it was crazy. I mean, crazy. It was from 6 o'clock in the morning. Chivas was there, and they were partying like it was the game was just about to start, and the game wasn't until 7 o'clock at night.
God damn.
They act like it's a college game, like a college football game from morning till dawn, all day long.
Getting out there from bright and
Mhm.
early and having a blast, man. It was a lot of fun. It was a great experience.
Yeah,
Nice.
them soccer games are crazy, bro. Like, no, I will not take my girl to a soccer game. I'll tell you that right now. Hell nah. Them dudes are super disrespectful.
Everybody's live, drunk as hell.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
So why don't we go over with some red promotions, some little things you guys got going on because it's very interesting. You know, Red Promotion throws amazing cards out here in LA. Let's talk about the expansion to Florida and
CBL, which is the promotional company that I run in Central Florida, Urban Celebrity Boxing League, joined forces with Red Promotions, and we're trying to we're going to turn it into a national company where we have East and West. We have fighters from the East Coast, fighters from the West Coast, and we're about to add Nevada to our license as well. So we'll be throwing fights out of 3 cities now and staying busy. As you know, in LA, he stayed very active.
very active.
Last year we threw, I think, 9 or 10 fights.
Oh
This
damn,
year alone, we already have 6 fights going into the year, and we're just in July. So
man, that's
um,
crazy.
we're gonna be mixing pretty much. We're gonna try to stay busy where we have a fight a month between our 3 cities.
And so it's every month from city to city.
Yep, that's
That's
the
wild,
plan.
bro.
Now we got the Viva Live TV network. We got Fight Night Channel, or we have our collaboration with them, and all of our fights will be televised. All of them will be on pay-per-view, and it's
Oh,
just one of the reasons why we're trying to make it more of a national market now that we have the TV branding to be able to take these fighters from just a local area and now put them in a national spotlight.
oh, that'd be dope. Welcome to the podcast, Mr. Lou Almighty, who's been busy
Thank you.
today.
Thank you very much. Yes, yes. Let me take this sticker off because they ain't cut the check.
Yeah, they ain't
You know
get
what
the
I mean?
check, bro. Take
There
that
you
off.
go.
There you go. How you guys doing?
Not
Pretty
bad.
good.
Good, good.
So we're just chopping it up. We kind of just started, but Red is expanding, bro.
Yeah.
Red is expanding, so we gotta start taking flights to Florida. That's an excuse to
Yeah.
go
No,
cover
no, no.
Florida.
That's what I was told that it's going to is it Miami?
Orlando.
Orlando.
Orlando. Okay. Yeah. So out there and then Vegas, right?
Yep. Between Orlando, Vegas, and LA is where we're gonna be basing all of our stuff out of.
Nice. Nice.
So how many is GBO, right? How many GBO belts is there that are vacant at the moment?
Let's put it this way. We only have 4 belts that are taken.
Oh shit.
It's better to say than what's vacant. There's only 4 that are taken. Now we have this the 130 Continental bout fight, the title that's between Del Luna and Camacho for the 23rd to fill another one of our belts. We also have a kid that's coming up from here in Central Florida called Adrian Pinheiro, and 7-0 with 7 knockouts. And he'll be fighting soon for one of our heavyweight titles. And we're just gonna
Step
try to keep on filling them little by little.
7-0, 7 knockouts.
Yes, sir.
Wowzers.
He's on a hell of a start.
Kid speaks 5 different languages. He's like 6. Christian, how tall is he? 6'3"? I think he's like 6'3", 216, 215.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Damn. He's a big boy.
Hell
Obviously,
yeah.
a lot of power and a lot of brain.
Yeah. A very talented kid. Adrian is what, 6'3", 6'4"?
Are you gonna try to keep the fighters in their own region or wherever they're gonna fight in Nevada, California, doesn't matter, Orlando?
We're gonna be taking them back and forth. What we're trying to do is take them out of their regions. You know what I mean? We want to take these kids where they're not just regional
them
fighters
exposure.
anymore and make them national fighters.
There
So
you
we
go.
have them fighting in different cities and getting their brand out into more cities.
Okay.
Trying to get them exposure on that big national level, right?
And especially now that we have the network involved in it, why not?
Perfect time to do it.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
It's one of the keys of why we've been focusing so much on this Camacho de Luna fight and bringing that brand onto the network, not only onto Red Boxing Promotions, but bringing them on the GBO and following that legacy and seeing where we can keep on going. That, you know, his dad won a title on his 12th fight. This is his 12th fight, and he's got his first title shot. So it's keeping that legacy going, and hopefully we'll just keep on running with that from now and be able to see the fruits of what that career is gonna, you know, accomplish. He's been busting his ass, working hard. It's been fun to see what he's been putting in the gym and his focus and just the determination of going after this title.
That's great.
So
there you go.
There's been like a big buzz between that fight because it was postponed due to the injury. So the anticipation is just growing.
yeah, grow. That was one of the things that I was happy about, being able to have them both there at that fight, being able to have them at the weigh-in.
That face down was
showing
wild.
the people that, yeah, they're here. It's not going nowhere. This fight's coming. And we didn't drop the ball on it. We were able to take it and just snowball it right into the next event without losing on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
But
sure.
sometimes when you postpone a fight or you postpone an event, it kind of loses its where this one did it, and it didn't lose its luster. It kind of it kept on growing, and it's we've done a good job of building it.
No, yeah, that I could tell you that for sure, man. The anticipation is there.
Hopefully, Alex will bring bring California out, and we got Camacho on the pay-per-view. It's gonna bring them pay-per-view numbers, and all together, I think it's gonna be a great card.
How big is gonna be your entourage that you're bringing from Florida?
Pretty much the same thing you guys saw. We're simple, man. Same thing you guys saw from the last time.
Yeah.
We don't run with a big crew. What you
Just
see
a
is what
handful.
you get.
That's
We
cool.
humble. We come to do what we got to do. We ain't coming to showboat, gloves, nothing. We got a job to do. We come prepared to do it.
That's cool, man. I can't wait. I can't wait for July 23rd at the Performing Arts Center in Ontario, California.
Ontario, California. For me, it's extra special. It's my birthday weekend. We got Matt Lyon and John Bravo coming out to perform. We got guest DJ coming out. We got the title fight. So, it's I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a special weekend.
You know what that means, right? We're just gonna have to turn up after the fight's
yes,
over.
Sir.
You know
this time we're gonna put the concert for after the fight. So
there you go.
Turn up right after the fight. The show's gonna start as soon as the last fight ends. The concert will start, and it'll turn right into an after party.
Oh, so you guys are doing the after party thing again?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Right there at the venue.
We're really gonna turn up that night. We gotta celebrate your birthday. We gotta celebrate a victory. You know what I mean?
Yep.
God willing, and it's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a good night for sure.
So
now, do you manage? You manage Camacho?
He spends a lot of time on the West Coast.
Does he really?
He's doing a lot of business out there now. They got a new cannabis brand and cannabis line coming up with the Camacho brand. And he's been doing a lot out there. So I think it was the perfect time to get him out there and to expand his brand from just being, an East Coast fighter and now taking him out to the West Coast and expanding his career.
Well, you know that Camacho had a lot of Mexican fans out here. He was loved out here by the Mexican people. So you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure when he starts coming out, he's gonna feel that same love that his pops did back in the day.
Yeah,
definitely. Well, let me bring him in here. Mach.
All right, man. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure, man. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. So
for sure, we'll be there.
All right.
Tell him don't be shy.
This he's a Camacho. The last thing these niggas do. These niggas run butt naked in the supermarket. They ain't shy.
What's good, bro? How y'all doing?
What's up, man? How you
How's it
doing?
going?
What?
I'm good, man. A little cold in this apartment. My bad.
Nah, you're good, bro. Hey, get comfortable, man. We're just gonna sit here and have a good time.
Excuse
Ladies
me.
and gentlemen, please welcome. He's a son of a legend, Mr. Christian Camacho, who's getting ready to set his own path,
I'm sure that shit's closed because I can't hear
set
nothing.
his own career, and make his own markings in this game of boxing. It's not a game, but in this world of boxing. Welcome to the Boxing Club podcast, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing great. And you guys? How are you guys doing?
Besides the fact that you're cold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
So what's good with you, bro? What can you tell us a little bit about yourself before we get into all your accolades? Because for the time being, you're pretty stacked, bro, with your amateur career and now moving on to your professional career. You know, we have a lot to talk about, but we want to know who you are as an individual. You know what I mean? Like what do you do on a daily basis, and just who you are as a person is what we try to do.
um, shit, man. I'm, typical guy, man. I got two kids, a boy and a girl. Amazing kids. And then of course my father is the great legend who he is. And I'm like every other fighter, man. I like to be in the gym. Um, I like to have a little fun when I'm not training. I like to eat, some crazy food when I'm not training. But of course, when it's time to train, I'm on my shit and I'm 100% and eating lean and clean, But I'm just a typical fighter, man. I'm just ready to get out there and show the world exactly who I am. Um, my father, he is who he is, and I do have some big shoes to fill, but I don't really necessarily look at it as shoes to fill,
Can you adjust your camera a little bit higher, bro? Because we're only getting like half of your face.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me see if there's a. Yo, Ray, is there some? Because this phone is, I don't know. For some reason, this speaker in this phone is not working. Hold on. All right, let me see if it works now. You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you
All
now,
right.
loud and clear.
All right. So you say you wanted me to recap because you couldn't hear me?
No, you're good. Just we could hear you fine. It's just that the camera we couldn't see your
Bro,
face.
this phone sucks, bro. You don't got a better phone, bro? 'Cause I can't hear you. Shit, man.
This one sucks.
I gotta put this phone next to my ear. I can't hear you guys for nothing.
He
But
said,
but go
"Fuck
ahead.
your
I'm sorry.
phone." Nah, bro. It's just we heard you fine. We heard you fine. It's just that we couldn't see your face. We only saw half of your face.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sorry about that.
Nah, you're good, man. You're good.
I got that Android piece of shit.
Yeah, it's
Oh
terrible.
man, you, you gotta jump back on that Apple life, bro. But yeah, dude, most definitely. So what were you saying about your pops?
Nah, my pops was a wonderful person, man. It's kind of sad that, people look at him for his flaws. And I just think the person that he was is just an honor to be his son. And in no time have I ever felt like there's shoes to fill, I'm not gonna call him Mr. Miyagi or nothing like that, but I definitely am never in no point ever trying to outshine my master. You know, I'm just happy to be sharing the last name that he has. It has opened up many doors for me, and I don't want to say that I'm taking advantage of that, but every opportunity that has come, I have taken advantage of it. So, um, my father, who he is, I'm just blessed to be his son, and most of all, I'm freaking blessed that he gave me some of his talents. So, that's just a blessing in itself.
How was it growing up with your pops? You know, him being in the limelight and being.
Um, different, different and difficult. My father was big in the 80s, and he was a world champion in the 80s. By the time the 90s came around, he was still on top. But I was a baby then. As I got older, I got to see my dad as an adult. I really didn't even know who the hell my dad was, to be honest with you. As I got older, that was my dad, that's my dad. And every time we walked into an IHOP or any damn restaurant or a mall, it was one of those things where it's Macho, Macho, Hector Camacho, oh, hey, hey, Macho time, And me, I'm like, who the hell is this? You know, this is my dad. I don't know who the hell this man is, you know? So as I'm getting older and my father passing away and us having experience, you know, that tough time, it really, you know, that's when it kind of really like dawned on me on exactly who my father is. When we got to be on a horse carriage and run him through the whole city of Harlem and just see all the fans and all the people that was out there, all the supporters. I've never seen so many people that supported a man just for being an athlete, you know?
Right.
And let's just say, you know, he was my friend and he was my father, but above all, he was damn near a fucking superhero to everybody.
He's a legend,
Yeah.
bro.
Definitely in Manhattan,
Yeah,
you
he's
know?
a vet.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he even beat up Freddie Roach. That's one thing a lot of people don't.
Bro, I'm gonna
really
be honest
remember.
with you. I feel like he was Freddie Roach's last fight, man. He was like, you know, not trying to talk shit or nothing like that, but you know, I feel like he's the main reason, you know, Freddie Roach got a little twitch, you know.
Yeah, it was, bro, it was brutal, man. And I mean, he was in the ring with I mean,
Everybody.
everybody, and I was walking around
If
today.
if you're a boxing fan and you know anything about boxing, my father didn't run from nobody. That man was. That
That's
man
why I
was.
call him Macho, man. Like I was today earlier walking around with at the press conference with or media with Oscar De La Hoya. You know, he fought Oscar De La Hoya, and I'm sitting here like crazy. You got these guys that really were they set a certain standard, a certain pinnacle in the boxing world, and your father included. And now we live in this boxing era that really follows suit to that. You know what I mean? They set the bar at a certain. I mean, even Julio Cesar Chavez, your dad, even Oscar, like it was a different time back then, right? And it's like we idolize these guys for all the memories they created with us.
It's kind of crazy when you talk about boxing because you know boxing isn't a race; it's really a marathon. You know, and a fighter's career is over time. You know, so it's like it kind of sucks when you hear, you know, my father lost to, because if you look at his record, it's exceptional. I have not seen
crazy, like 70,
fighters that have a record like that.
Yeah.
It's not even the number of how many fighters he, you know, it's who he fought. You know, like he fought legend after legend after legend. And it's just sad that, like, you know, as a fighter, De La Hoya as well, and Chavez, and you know, it kind of sucks that Chavez took an ass whooping by De La Hoya. Now, if that fight was 5-10 years earlier in Chavez's prime, I don't give fucking De La Hoya a fucking shot in hell, you know?
Yeah,
Same thing for my father. Like my father, when he fought De La Hoya, I think he was like 34, 35.
10 years old.
And De La Hoya was like 21, 22, just coming out the Olympics. So it's just like, it kind of sucks. I wish we could see all these fighters at one time fight each other and really see who the best is the best, you know?
Like at their prime time, right? It's like the fantasy thing.
That's the one thing that I hate about boxing, man, is that you never really get to see that fight when it's supposed to happen.
Right.
I mean, I'm not gonna talk shit about Mayweather, but fuck, I mean, I feel like all his fights were like 6 years past the date it should have happened, you know? I know you guys are listening, so you don't talk shit with you guys, you know?
And 6 years early for Canelo.
Yeah, like I mean, really all the fights, even Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Shane Mosley. I mean, Shane Mosley put a couple beatings on him, you know, the first 2-3 rounds. But if that fight would have been 6, 7, 8, maybe even 10 years prior, I don't know, man. We might be talking about Sugar Shane Mosley and not Floyd.
You know what's crazy too? Well, even to you talk about Shane Mosley, he was actually one of my favorite fighters of that era. He was a full-fledged welterweight that was, I don't know, like I kind of want to say he had that Mexican style.
Crazy, man. So you're not a fan of Fernando Vargas?
No, I am a fan of Fernando Vargas.
That was the man at that time, if you ask me. That was a kick-ass, badass dude right there.
I can go on and on about Fernando Vargas and how many times at bars. Actually, this dude, Edgar was with me at one of the times where we actually had drinks with him. We were all hanging out with him, right? And one of the guys at the bar was like, "Oh yeah, that's that boxer guy, that brawler." And I'm like, "He wasn't a brawler." And he's like, "Yeah, he was. Yeah, that's the dude. He used to have bangs." And I'm like, "He wasn't. He was a boxer puncher." One thing people they have that misconception is Fernando Vargas could box his ass off. He's
He
Olympian
could box his ass off just because he went to a couple of wars with a couple of big dudes. But
because he
bro,
wanted to, but he
that
could
man could
box his
fight his
ass.
ass off. He's one of my
Yep.
favorite in that era, to be honest with
You know
you.
what's a
Dude,
great
yeah,
fighter? No one talks about I Corte.
I love
Yeah,
Cortez.
I mean, yeah,
Cortez was the
man.
shit.
Yeah.
Yep. No, for sure, man. But swing it back. Let's swing it back to you, man. Let's talk about some of your achievements and your accolades.
150 amateur fights.
shit, I got way more than that, 187 to be exact.
Oh shit.
187 amateur fights.
Yeah.
2-time Florida State Golden Gloves.
Yeah, I've
champion?
won a lot of stuff when I was living up in New York and also in Florida, but I really, it's kind of hard with the amateurs as well. I mean, I was winning national championships and all types of tournaments when I was 8, 9, 10, 11. But that shit don't count once you take that headgear off and put them 8-ounce gloves on, or even when I was at the end of my amateur career, when they started taking headgears off and had us with 10-ounce gloves and fighting international, that's a whole different ball game, The amateur career, it got me where I needed to get to today. It showed me the experience. It showed me how to be a fighter. It showed me how at times to suck it up, and you got to lose weight as a kid, crazy discipline, and a lot of people don't really understand is that my dad, he was in my life, but at the time when I was growing up, he was at a dark place in his life, so a lot of my amateur fights, my father wasn't present. He was only actually out of the 187 fights, he was only there for 3 fights. So my mom was really the one that was my fucking corner man, bro. I trained myself until I was damn near 19, 20 years old. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy to follow his footsteps and stuff like that. But in my defense, I'm creating my own footsteps and creating my own journey. It's not really much of, other fighters where they need boxing to survive, or they need boxing as their regular job to pay their bills for their kids. This is really a hobby for me. What I'm saying? It's something I do for fun. The day I don't have fun and I'm not loving it no more, then that's probably the day I'll hang it up, But as far as boxing for me, it's just one of those things that it helps me get my aggression out. I'm not the coolest person in the world. I'm a bit of an asshole, so it helps out a little bit,
It did through the amateurs. Did all that come? I mean, it's in your blood. You're raised in it. Did a lot of that come naturally, or did you feel like you had to learn a lot? Because I hear both sides of the coin from different fighters in their
Let's
amateur
just say,
careers.
things came to me a lot more easier than other people.
Naturally?
I feel like naturally I'm gifted with my legs and my speed and my movement.
Yeah.
So it made a lot of other things easier, for sure. But me being a Camacho, it wasn't fun. I hated the amateurs. I hated the amateurs, man. I feel like anytime I got in the ring, I was gonna get the best fighter of the night every time. It doesn't matter if somebody has 0 wins and 9 losses or 10 losses, or it doesn't matter how many fucking losses. They're fighting Hector Camacho's son. They're coming to knock that motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it was kind of cool for me, where it's like I always got the best fighter, so I feel like I'm a lot more experienced, and I've gotten a lot more quality of fighters than, obviously my opponent. My opponent's fought in nothing but tomato cans. You know what I'm saying? So I feel the quality of me getting in the ring with top level opponents, also being, Rigondeaux sparring partner for the Lomachenko fight, and being Cotto's sparring partner for Manny Pacquiao, and being all these professional fighters sparring partner, man. It's really given me the knowledge. It's really given me the patience. It's really gotten my experience beyond measures of amateur boxing or beyond being my father's son. Those are the doors my father did open up with his talents and his name, giving me the opportunity to learn more. A lot of people are, being in my shoes are thinking that everything's on a silver platter and I'm spoon fed. Really, I work my fucking ass off, bro. And I'm still doing that to this day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still learning and I'm still growing. And, maybe I might be a world champion, WBC, maybe I might not. But, at the end of the day, I'm doing something that I love to do. I'm following my father's footsteps, and I'm creating a journey for myself and, creating another legacy and continuing the legacy.
Yeah, for sure.
So
And I mean, it's.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, go ahead. No, man, because I just out of that, man, I want to nitpick this name he brought up. There you go.
I know where you're going with this. Go ahead.
You do?
Yeah, go for it.
What was it like being a sparring partner for Rigondeaux?
I knew.
Because I think Rigondeaux shouldn't have fought Lomachenko just yet. Because when they put that fight on, they put it on free TV like Fox or something, and I was like, "This is a fucking pay-per-view," and it just kidding. No one really knew how good Rigondeaux was. Rigondeaux was fucking badass.
I love Rigondeaux as a person. He's awesome. He's
Really?
an awesome person, you know. It just sucks how Cuba is governed, you know. It sucks that a lot of great fighters never really got to showcase their talents. And I feel like Rigondeaux, him being a 3-time Olympian, gold medalist at that,
that dude was
arguably the greatest fighter to ever live before he even stepped foot in a professional ring, you know. And it just sucks that his loss like that came at the hands of Lomachenko, somebody that is naturally a 135 pounder. You know, he's naturally a 135 pounder. He's way bigger, similar styles. But come on, Rigondeaux's damn near 40 years old, you know? So
yeah. But
that's another fight with boxing where I feel like if it would have happened 6 years earlier, then understood. But both these guys are in their fucking late 30s trying to be professionals right now with less than 10 fights.
Yeah.
You know,
but
so
you being a sparring partner for him, like what did you pull out of that? Because I can imagine the trickery that you had to, in a sense, dissect. Because I know you had to pluck out some gems from that.
Well, it was kind of crazy because it's like, you know, I live in Orlando, Florida, and he actually lives in Miami. So when the fight had been, was presented to him, they were looking for sparring. And I'm actually a natural southpaw, but I've changed to orthodox where I'm a right-handed fighter. You know, so I feel more comfortable because I have more power as a right hand, but I frequently switch as I fight. And I'm just quick as shit. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm quick. My legs, my movement.
Nice.
It's like you know. I'm not gonna say like my dad, but something similar. You know. So you know they've known me for some time, and that was the first person they called. You know, hey yo, we're fighting Lomachenko. We need your help with good sparring and movement. And my frame is the same size as Lomachenko.
So you were in that camp? You were in the camp for when he fought Loma?
Yeah.
That's badass.
Wow.
That's super badass.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? He's a good friend, but if you ask anybody, they'll tell you I gave him some fucking great rounds, you know?
Damn. That's crazy. That is badass. Now Rigondeaux I used to tell people all the time, because he got a little notability or notoriety, but I don't like to say the word avoid because I don't really believe in boxers being afraid or avoiding other boxers, but I do believe in management or promotion saying that is a little too much risk for that reward because that dude was really tricky. But man, I used to watch him fight. I mean, fucking everybody pretty much, and it was just such a fluid movement of trickery, man. I'm like, God, this guy is like, you can't even figure him out. Like, how do you even do that on a stage? You know what I mean?
Well, it's kind of crazy, you know, because I feel like I fight more similar to Lomachenko than I do to Rigondeaux. That's the main reason they brought me in. I fight in angles, and I'm constantly switching and fighting basically on the outside of the shoulders of a fighter. Yeah. It's kind of crazy that when I got in the ring, you know, the first time I got in the ring with him, it was, you know, the first round was kind of like, I can't even lie. I'm not gonna bullshit you, bro. It took me one round and I felt like I fought 12 rounds because I was so fucking exhausted and the anxiety got me, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, just the thought of it being Rigondeaux and him being who he was at that time. Let's just say I was moving a little bit more than I need to, you know, like I was running like a little bitch. after the first round, I got my nerves calmed down and I relaxed, and you know, I just stuck behind my jab and my movement. And to be honest with you, that whole camp, all I learned from him was creating distance, bro. You know, distance is the key to boxing. A lot of people don't understand that, is that everything's within a point of off the shoulders. So when I sat down to Rigondeaux, and after the second time of me sparring with him, this man really spent hours every day sitting down, talking to me, teaching. It's funny because I don't even speak Spanish like fluently. You know what I'm saying? And he don't speak a lick of English.
Right.
So having a legend and having a world champion like that just sit there and teach you and coach you and out of the kindness of their heart, you know, with nothing wanted in return. It gave me the thought, you know what I'm saying? It really gave me the feeling that he believed in me. You know what I'm saying? That he really thinks I got it. And for somebody to take their time out, you know, even though they just got their ass whooped in sparring, they're still going to come back and just like, you know what, man, this is what you need to do. This is that. I move. I want you to stay on this side. And it's kind of like the experience is what I learned most. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was, you know, we could talk about being sparring with Rigondeaux and this and that, but it's the actual quality time of learning somebody's movement and the way he is. And honestly, that's what made him a world champion. That's what made him one of the greatest fighters to ever live, was his movement. And to be in there for such an iconic fight too, to have that much, you know, experience and that many people around, and it was crazy, you know, having the cameras, the TV, the top rank was there every fucking day. It was kind of, it was an awesome experience. I can't even lie. It was an awesome experience, you know, and I really appreciate him for that. But, you know, to be honest with you, bro, we had some great rounds, some fucking amazing rounds. And shit, I wish I could do it again, to be honest with you. Not even for nothing for other than experience and having fun, you know?
Yeah, I bet.
So Lomachenko, how was it getting in with Lomachenko?
I've never sparred Lomachenko, but I would love to put my hands on that boy.
There you go.
There you go. Talk that shit, bro.
I love to get my hands on that boy. Hey, he's man. I know we talked the age thing, and I know he started late and everything, but it's even when we got over the T.O. beating Loma, I was shocked. I was.
Hey, can you rephrase that, because Teal didn't beat Loma. Loma beat Loma.
Okay.
Thank you. Lomo, so listen. Lomo beat Lomo that night.
I told you.
I deep down in my heart know that man was injured, because I've never seen him not throw a punch for 6 fucking rounds. Excuse my language.
Okay.
Oh no, your language is very acceptable here, bro.
Very much so.
And Lomo's a good friend of mine. I mean, Teofimo, he's, you know, I don't know if you know, he's from Brooklyn, but he was just kind of like lived in Orlando, in that Bradenton area, like, you know what I'm saying? So I've known Teofimo since he was a kid. I mean, like, since he was 10, 11, 12 years old. I seen that kid grow up in Florida boxing in my LBC. So it's like I've seen that kid grow since he was a baby. So to be honest, great kid, great fighter, but he had a fucking gift that night, bro. There's no way in hell Lomachenko is not going to throw punches for 6, 7 rounds. And then when his father in the corner said, yo, you're going to lose the goddamn fight, the man miraculously won every round until the 11th or 12th round, where he lost that last 12th round. So come on, man. Run it back. That's all I'm going to tell you.
That was kind of weird.
He doesn't want to run it back, bro. He's scared.
No. So that was my point. Shows where when that happened and it was like the big shock, and I was this, you know, now what if we ran it back? How many times did we say if we were to re-watch that in a rematch, all my money goes on Loma. I don't even think Teal finishes the fight.
I'll tell you straight up, my money goes on Loma right now at any fight at 130 and 135. I don't give a shit who he gets in there with. As old as that man is, at 135 is a game time.
Yeah, dude's nice.
I'm sorry, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Javante Davis, any of them boys. 130, too much talent, too much skill. The IQ is way too high for those kids.
Yeah, he does have a super high IQ. I mean, remember, second fight was a world title fight. That's like the fastest man to win a title.
Just look at his last fight. Did you see what he did to that boy, bro? What was it? Nikita, whatever the kid's name was.
Oh yeah, that shit was.
Why isn't anybody talking about Lomachenko at 135 right now?
Because he's fighting a war right now.
It's crazy.
You know, everybody's running. Nobody want nothing to do with that boy.
No,
And
it's
everybody's
crazy.
calling out. Everybody's calling each other out, but nobody's saying Loma. You're right.
I'll be honest with you. Devin Haney to me is the wild card fight.
Really,
I think Devin Haney's the superstar of the crew.
really.
Respectfully
Devin
speaking.
Haney, really?
Over
Definitely.
Gervonta?
Yes, I've been in the ring with Gervonta a couple of times.
Really?
Devin
What was
Haney.
that? What was that like?
Listen to what I'm telling you. Devin Haney is special. Special.
Really?
Fucking special.
That guy
All
tricked
right,
me.
I was with Devin Haney. I used him when he was living in when he was training in Mendez Boxing on 23rd in Manhattan. Bro, I've probably had about fucking 5 or 6 sessions with him, sparring sessions with him. And what that kid was doing when he was 15, 16 years old, I don't see grown-ass men doing that now. The moves, the discipline, how he stays behind his jab, his boxing style. Bro, that kid's going to be special.
Really? What's your take on Shakur Stevenson?
Shakur's good. Very I hate critiquing other fighters. You know, I just find a lot of fighters basic, you know? Like I find Errol Spence basic. I find Shakur Stevenson very basic, you know. Everything is 1, 2, 3 to the body. I don't see no angles. I don't see no angles. I don't see no punches on the outside of the shoulders. I don't see no, you know what I'm saying? I don't see that razz, that excitement, that, you know, like I don't see anything that's special about anybody.
The high IQ. So you're talking about guys that are like one dimensional, like Floyd says, like straight up and down, one dimensional fighters. You can figure them out. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because you got someone like Rigondeaux, someone like like Loma.
Special.
Those dudes you can't figure out because they're 2-3 steps ahead of you.
Sugar Ray Leonard, special. Canelo, Pete. You're talking about people that are special. I'm not saying Chavez isn't a special fighter, but he was a warrior. You know, we're not boxing. Boxing has got to be categorized into many groups, bro. There's fighters, there's boxers, there's punchers, there's brawlers. You know, I'm talking about that pure 100% skill, blessed boxer, bro. Somebody that just blessed with just fucking loads of talent.
No,
you know, a lot of people cannot box, bro. It's hard to box.
No, I get exactly what you mean because there's so much to it when they say like boxing. And you're absolutely right. The angles, and you got to be fluid. You can't have the glitch and the hesitation. It's got to be fluid. You got to know exactly where you're going at the same time, knowing where they're moving. I know exactly what you mean. Exactly what you mean. Versus the up and down, like I'm just waiting for him to shell up in 1-2 body, hook, but you're still stagnant, right? You know, maybe forward and back.
Like you guys are boxing fans, bro. Bro, we could talk that shit. Anybody you bring up, you know, I'm like, I don't know, yeah.
No, so Terrence Bud Crawford.
Oh, he got to walk, bro. He got to walk in the park with Earl Spence, bro.
No way, really,
bro. We could go down people's box recs. Just answer me. Who has Earl Spence fought? Who didn't come? Who has Earl Spence fought that didn't come off of a loss? Who isn't washed up and is a true 147-pound fighter? Don't think, because it's nobody. Came off the loss with Triple G. Who else he beat? He beat a couple. Chris Algieri, Danny Garcia is a 140-pound fighter. Yeah, Chris Algieri is a 140-pound fighter. Earl Spence is a fucking big-ass 147 built man, and he's fighting a bunch of little-ass boys.
That's why they call him the weight bully?
He gets in there with Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is really a 130, 135 pounder. Look at Mikey Garcia, 135-pound fighter.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Hey, but you know that Mikey was fighting him while dealing with COVID.
That boy like he stole something, bro. Telling you, Terrence Crawford got it. Easy running in the park, bro. Too much. He can fight on the inside. He can fight southpaw. He can fight right-handed. He can fight, bro, inside, outside, box as well. Everything behind the jab.
Going forward, going backwards.
He fights. He boxes around the whole ring. It's not just a press you 1, 2, 3. Press, but body shot 1, 2, 3.
But you know what else? What else he is that a lot of people don't like? They talk about him being ambidextrous and all that, and his angles real nice. You know, one thing I do catch a lot of people not highlighting is he's a finisher.
Yeah.
He knows when you're hurt, and he will capitalize without hesitation.
With respect to Errol Spence, you know what I'm saying? Terrence Crawford didn't fight nobody either. He's signed by Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? They be saving them motherfuckers, bro.
Trying to build them up.
Saving them niggas, man. But that's just me being 100, you know? Like, where he's at right now, I think he's a better fighter than Errol Spence by a long shot, talent-wise. Styles do make fights. And I just think, you know, Terrence Crawford easily got the style to beat Errol Spence. I mean, think about it. Kell Brook was winning. So was Sean Porter.
Yeah, he was.
Sean Porter was winning till he got dropped, and Kell Brook was winning until his eye got popped. That's all I got to say. And I think
Mikey Garcia was winning the first 4 rounds too.
And Mikey Garcia is like, come on, bro. Like this big. Not no disrespect to Mikey Garcia. He's actually one of my favorite fighters. But in that fight, he went up what?
2 weight classes.
That's a big motherfucker, bro. Big.
So you're 9-1-1, right? Am I correct? How was it? Your first fight, you didn't come victorious. How was that not demoralizing? And how were you able to come back?
Yeah, stronger? It was. It absolutely was. If you look at me, I'm not a one-loss fighter.
This guy killing me,
bro. I am not a one-loss. Fuck yeah, bro. I'm not a one-loss fighter. You get what I'm saying? So it's like me, you know, training with the Mayweathers for that fight, and let's just be honest. You know, I don't know if you guys are Mexican, but you guys are some slick mofos, bro. I swear. I was taking a contract with Pepe Gomez on the Golden Boy. So Pepe was gonna take me to Cancun to get me, you know. So here I am getting ready for a fight. He's like, oh no, just, you know, don't worry about it. We're gonna fight you this weekend. I'm like, this weekend, bro? I've only been training 2-3 weeks. Oh, don't worry about it. We're gonna get you a tomato can. Don't worry about it. So we're gonna fight in Cancun and Puerto Vallarta. The next thing you know, 5 days later, I know I'm fighting in Mexico City up in damn near in the clouds with a high altitude, you know? And then the person I weighed in with wasn't the same motherfucker I fought.
No shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm looking at you and I'm telling you some serious shit. The person
I read
weighed in
about
with
that.
was not the same motherfucker I fought.
What the fuck?
And then I fought at 1:30, you know, on a 2.5 week notice in Mexico City. Like, you know, I'm not giving no excuses. I went in there, I took my L, and I've been victorious ever since, you know. That fight, I don't even feel like I lost that fight. You know, I feel like it was a hometown kid, Mexico City. Bro, I got hit with a headbutt. I was cut twice in the first round by 2 illegal headbutts. They counted one of the headbutts as a knockdown, and that's why the kid won. I mean, in a 4-round fight, you can't win if you get knocked down, especially by a goddamn headbutt, you know? So no excuses, you know. I just tied up my boots and got back in the gym, and I've been victorious ever since, you know. Boxing is just a terrible fucking sport, bro. Even though we love it, you know, it comes with, you know, the ups and downs, and it was cool. You know, I actually appreciate that loss now because it taught me so much. You know, at that time, I just found out I was having kids, having my first kid, and then coming off of L and coming back home, I felt like I ain't have nothing. I ain't have a damn job. I'm in school. I'm fucking struggling to be in college and shit. So it's like, it was one of those down moments in my life at a young age, and, you know, being the fighter that I am, I got through it. And I feel like that's what's really helped me grow ever since. You know,
what helped you get through it?
Yeah, you are beatable, you are untouchable. So you know what you gotta do? You gotta work your ass off.
Right.
Or else shit's gonna happen again.
Yeah.
Because not a lot of people know how to overcome shit like that, you know what I mean? And they get all in their feels and demoralized, depressed. You know, so like, what was your biggest, strongest asset to get up out of that funk and just go harder?
Bro, to be honest with you, I'm still fucking depressed about it. Yeah, bro, because I get fights and people be like, 9-1, yeah, I could beat him. Bitch, put some respect on my name, you know?
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, like I said, you know, it's just it's that thought process of knowing that You know, a lot of people in this world, they live life like they're untouchable. Like, you know, oh no, it's not gonna happen to me. Oh, it's not gonna happen to me. When that shit happens to you, that's the demoralizing part right there, where you're broken down because you really think you're untouchable. And that was my lesson. That was really my lesson. Don't take no shortcuts. 2.5 weeks, you could be set up. It's a tomato can. Really, I ended up fighting somebody that had World Series of Boxing. He had fucking, I think it was like 6 fights with the El Gallos in Mexico City.
Yeah.
So it's not like I fought a bum. You get what I'm saying? Like people can look at my record and be like, oh, he lost his first fight. No, I lost to a World Series of Boxing. What do you want to call that? Professional or amateur? I don't know what the hell you want to call it. Because at the end of the day, those are the best amateurs in the world fighting as professionals.
That's fucking wild.
And it's not even being counted on your record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you look at a fight, you really don't see, oh, you know what? The kid was cut really bad 2 times in the first minute and a half of the first round. You know,
he just came in and headbutt you?
There's things in a fight that people don't know that happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's not an excuse because it is a fight, but I'm not going to sit up here and try to not lie or sell excuses or, you know what I'm saying? It's none of that. It's just, that's what happened. And you know what? I'm moving forward and I can't change the past. And at the end of the day, that shit made me a way better fighter than I am today.
Hell yeah, bro.
You know, I tasted defeat. You know, Mayweather probably never tasted it, but you know what? He did when he lost his last Olympic fight. He said, bro, I am never going to let this shit happen to me again.
Oh, yeah, and went pro.
And think about the fighter he's become today.
July 23rd, you're in the squared circle with Alex De Luna. The last time there was a rep promotion event, there was a stare down in the ring that was very fucking intense. What can everybody expect? Yeah, it was, bro. Well, from us,
man.
From
us, you gotta be part of this show, man. I don't know this kid from a hole in the wall, you know. But to be honest with you, I'm giving a little tense because he was staring into the back of my heart, bro. That man was looking at me like
the back of my heart.
He wanted to beat my ass right then and there. So, you know, I like a challenge. He's tough, and you know, I give my kudos to myself. I'm going to his backyard with all his friends and all his family that's gonna go and support him. And I'm coming to his town and I'm gonna whoop his ass in his town. That's just what it is. There's nothing intense. Shit, maybe after the fight we could go get some strippers and we could go hang out and have a couple of drinks, you know?
Yeah, I'm down with the strippers and the drinks.
I love strippers. That's my weakness.
Hey, who's got better strippers, Florida or Atlanta?
That's a tough question. It just depends what you like. If you like them big booty, you know what I'm saying, them rapper wives, go to Atlanta. But if you like them Spanish girls like I do, them, you know, the Puerto Ricans, come to Orlando, pops. I'm gonna let you know, come to Orlando. It's popping over here.
Hey, the strip clubs in LA are kind of whack though because they ain't fullies, you know.
They're not what?
Because they're not fully nudes. It's just topless.
You just ain't been to the right one.
Yeah.
In LA?
Where did that come from?
I ain't gonna lie, I like the ones in Anaheim. Anaheim is dope.
Hey, Anaheim's got some good ones, but they're not fully nude either.
That's cool, but it's cool because you get the girls that aren't pretty enough to be in LA. So the ones in Anaheim are just down for whatever.
Trying to move up the high five.
Yo, you ever heard that saying, do something strange for a piece of change?
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah, for sure. Hey, we got a party with you, bro. Shit.
Oh my God.
That's a fact.
Hey, for real, next weekend, bro, we gotta hang out, chill out.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna definitely turn up.
We're gonna turn up for real. We're gonna mix, you know, the West Coast with the dirty South. I wouldn't say East Coast because you guys are the dirty South, technically, right?
Florida, I don't know, bro. It's kind of weird because Florida isn't dirty South. Dirty South is like
Louisiana,
like Alabama, New Orleans, Mississippi, South Carolina. That's dirty. You know, that shit is dirty over there.
Hey, even the crawfish are dirty. You gotta like soak them twice.
I'm good. You lost me on the crawfish.
They tell you that when you do the crawfish boil in Louisiana, you gotta soak it twice because they're all like They got all
Yeah,
kinds
I'm
of
gonna
shit
be
on.
honest with you. Anything in that Gulf, like that Gulf of Mexico, anything Mississippi, Louisiana, any of that shit is dirty, bro. The water is just infested with the oil, and yeah,
The
I'm good on all
oil.
that.
Damn. So we'll
You know
we'll
what I'm
call
talking
we'll,
about?
we'll
You know,
call
the oil
Florida the
spills that
East
they be
Coast
having
then.
in yeah, no, Gulfport, they be having some really nasty water over there. So when it comes to Florida, I don't know, man. Florida's just it's completely different. A lot of people think, Florida, Orlando is just Disney World, and no, Orlando is it's an incredible big city right now, and it's just keeps on growing. And I just feel like every Puerto Rican, not even trying to be funny, when Hurricane Katrina ran through Puerto Rico, was it Maria? Maria and Katrina was
Katrina was
New Orleans.
way before,
Yeah, but
Maria.
it was Maria that hit Puerto Rico, and right after that, there was like 70 or 80 public schools that closed because no students were in Puerto Rico. They all moved to Florida.
No shit.
Oh, sure.
So and then during COVID, everybody and their mama from New York, bro, I swear to God, we're like little Bronx down here now. Everybody from New York is down here.
No shit.
So Orlando, their population just I'm not even gonna lie, it didn't just double, they damn near tripled in the last couple of years. Our rent used to be like 1,100-1,200 like a year ago. Now that shit is at like 2,500 for a 1-bedroom apartment.
God damn.
Yeah, Orlando is one of the most thriving, biggest cities right now that's just blowing up just because of how much diversity, really, of diverse people that are coming from all over the place, bro.
What's the last time you went to Puerto Rico?
Honest with you, I don't know if you've noticed, it's been a crazy hotbed for a lot of fighters too.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Orlando's really, really, really popping for a lot of fighters. I know there's too many pros out here right now.
Well, Tank is over there in Orlando right now, isn't he? That was his last training camp.
He's like in Boynton Beach or something down south. He's a little down south, like Fort Lauderdale.
And Teal was out there too, right? Teal was out there.
Yeah, he's actually from, like I say, he's from like Bradenton or Claremont. He's from one of them cities out there, like a little northern.
From there too, no? Keith Thurman?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Keith Thurman. Yeah, Keith Thurman's a close friend of mine. We could go for days about the fighters that are out here right now, bro. Like, world champions, legends, and in the past, but current fighters, everybody's out here right now. It's amazing. It's amazing the amount of sparring and all that kind of stuff out here. It is right now for fighters. Is in Florida's it. What is you guys going to see in the boxing game? Florida's going to be number one for the boxing game.
I think we got to go pay a little visit, Lou.
I'm down because I was just about to say that. I don't know what the difference is from Orlando to Miami, but I spent probably, it was a week and a half or something like that, but it was the best week and a half of my life. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Call Christian and ask him, bro. Some of the best times of my life was spent in Miami. I was like, dude,
if you were with Christian, I believe you.
Wait. You was in Miami for a week?
For a week and a half.
You rich.
Not my friends.
If you got money to be in Miami for a week and a half, we need to party up.
No. It was like a bachelor party. But my friends got money. All my friends got money, but no, bro. I'm telling you, we rented this condo, and we were out and about. Like, you couldn't walk anywhere in any distance where there was something going on. We're talking like a mansion party, pool party over here. Then you walk down the block and it's like a club party, outside, inside, and then drinks everywhere.
Trust me, I know.
Women everywhere.
This place is very distracting.
Bro, oh my God. I'm telling you, I would wake up and I'm like, what day is it? And they're like, it's Tuesday. Like, oh shit, what are we doing? Drinking? Let's go out. And like,
bro, it's wicked, bro. I already know. Bro. It's like a city in Miami where it's like damn near like LA. It reminds me of LA. Miami reminds me of LA.
But like a pool party LA. Right? Right?
Yeah,
that's how I bro, it's like LA, but a pool party outside, like everywhere, big. Yep. It's crazy.
Hell yeah.
We gotta go over there, Chubbs. Let's go.
I'm about to be in Tampa in a little bit.
Woo!
Tampa's popping. Tampa's lit. Tampa's real lit.
Find out.
Yeah, everything closes at 4:00. And I don't know if you know, do your research on Tampa. You done your research?
I'm
All right, we
trying.
talking about
I'm
strip
trying.
clubs, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, yo, they got the world's most famous strip club called Mons Venus, right? Number two,
Write that down.
they're on the Guinness Book of World Records for having the most strip clubs.
No
No
shit.
shit.
And everything,
Damn.
yo, everything is nude.
What?
Oh,
Everything is nude with full liquor.
that's what I'm
Damn.
talking about.
What?
Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie. There's a club in Tijuana, right? Tijuana, Mexico. It's called Hong
He
Kong.
laughs.
I guarantee you, bro, you hit that strip club, you'll never see another strip club the same in your life. That shit will change your
All
life
right,
for
well, I got some stories that I'm gonna tell you in person.
real.
Because
Yeah,
I got a
we're
story
talk
about
offline.
Hong Kong, all right?
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Yo, I went to a strip club. Listen to this. I went to a strip club one time. Really, it was a brothel. All right. It was me. It was me, my dad,
Oh
What the
shit.
Chavez Senior, my brother Junior, and like fucking 10 other fighters, bro. It was after one of the WBC conventions.
No shit.
And we took the drive to Tijuana, bro, with Chavez. They closed the whole fucking place down.
No way.
It wasn't Hong Kong,
Damn.
but it was a brothel. They closed the whole fucking place down, bro.
Oh, it must have been
You know,
Adelitas, bro. It must have been
Crazy.
Adelitas for sure.
Yeah, it was crazy. They just did a whole big ass event there for like, bro, I was there with like 12 world champions. I'm gonna leave
That's
some people's names out of it, but yeah.
That's
fucking
Wait, I'll
crazy.
get you off of this.
Straight up. Yeah,
Crazy.
man.
Well, bro,
Tijuana's crazy. And it's crazy because it's like I lived in Mexico City for like 6 months. I lived in Cancun and Puerto Vallarta for like another 8-9 months. So
shit.
I don't speak fluent Spanish well, but it's kind of like I got more love for. I'm not gonna say more love, but I got so much love for Mexicans, bro. You know, I actually lived in Mexico, which is one of the craziest things. I don't advise that to anybody. That fucking place is dangerous. You know,
Shit's wild, bro.
but you know, I got like a different kind of love for Mexicans, bro. Because I live up in I actually live in LA. I live in downtown LA. I got an apartment out there, and I used to live up in I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Northern Bay. I'm from like Santa Rosa, San Francisco area. It's probably like an hour north.
I'm from Oakland, bro.
Oh shit, man. Okay, I used to be
I'm
in
from
Hayward.
Oakland.
Oakland. That means
Richmond, baby.
crazy, bro. Oakland is
Yeah,
Oakland is a different animal, bro.
that's what I tell
Oakland
people,
and
bro. They
LA.
don't believe
I
me.
tell everybody all the time, LA is not the place to play, but Oakland is different.
I tell them. I keep telling them, bro. I told
Oakland
you
is different. That's a scary place, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Oakland is different.
that's why we got that saying. In the Bay, we don't play. You
That's
can't
a
play
fact.
no games out there, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. Oakland's rough, real rough.
Yep. Yes, it is.
Well, next
That's
week,
crazy.
bro, July 23rd, get your tickets now. The Performing Arts Center in Ontario, California.
Mm-hmm.
We got
It's gonna be lit.
Christian Camacho's coming to Alex DeLuna's backyard to fuck him up.
Who you know does that?
You.
You.
Listen. Fighters don't even want to give up they owe. That's number one. Fighters don't even like to fight tough competition. Everybody runs. Let alone fighting somebody in their backyard.
That's tough, bro. That's respect.
That's undefeated. It's going to just be me and my 3 friends, bro. I'm going out there lonely and I'm coming back with a victory. That's what I know I'm doing. You know,
Nice.
but that's what I like most about me. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I'm like my dad. Anybody could get it, bro. I don't give a shit who you are. If my name is called up and it's time to fight, it don't matter the city, it don't matter the place. You know, we could shake hands after. It's all fun and games after, you know.
Word.
But I'm ready. July 23rd, I'll be there. Alex
Nice.
DeLuna, I wish him the best of luck. He gonna need it. And
Damn.
Well, we'll link
come
up
on, I
for
gotta
sure.
throw my jabs. You said it was a serious face-off.
It was, bro.
Dude,
That shit looked intense.
yeah, it
I
felt
wanted to
intense,
laugh.
bro.
I wanted to
Nah.
laugh.
No shit.
You know what I'm saying? He was more serious than I was.
I
I wanted to laugh the whole time. He was, he's 23, right? He's like 23, 24. His hairline look like he's 43. That shit
Hey,
was sick, boy.
when do you guys fly out here?
I believe Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday we'll be out there.
Oh,
Nice.
that's what's up.
Nice.
Really
we'll
want to be in Vegas, getting our last couple of workouts in and stuff like that. But we'll be hopefully in LA by Wednesday, Thursday, the latest.
For sure.
Nice.
So we'll link up for sure Saturday. We'll be there
Oh,
a
yeah.
little extra early. You know what I mean? Get some good footage and just chop it up with you. I want to hear that story that you want to tell me in person.
The offline story.
Yeah.
The offline story. I can't wait to hear that shit.
With you, I don't know what platform we're on right now with this Zoom call, but I just don't want you to get flagged, and my story's a little wild, so
Nah, you're good, bro.
I'm not trying to get you canceled,
Nah, it's all right. We don't believe in the cancer culture.
No, me neither.
We do us, and that's it. You like
That's
it?
it.
Tune in. If you don't, the fuck out of here.
That's it.
But all right.
Yeah,
is there anything you wanna say before we take off? Any shout outs, any thank yous, any sponsors?
Nah, man. Appreciate you guys for giving me the time of day. Not too many people like to talk to me. You guys got a kick out of me, so it was cool.
Hell yeah.
Nah, bro. It was fun, man.
It's fun.
And to be honest with you, it's 12:20, bro. I'm an old man. I'll be asleep by like 9:30, 10. So right
No
now, I'm
shit.
just sounding funny because I'm
Right.
delusional and shit. Yeah.
Nah, bro. You good, man. You good, man. But thank you for your time. Like, we appreciate it. It was fun, dude.
Where can they follow you?
Where can you follow me? You can follow me on my Instagram, The Real Macho Time. The Real Macho Time. That's what it is. Yeah.
The Real Macho Time on Instagram.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of fake motherfuckers out there, bro. I'm the real Macho Time.
Hey, well, shout out to Ray Rock for making this happen, hooking it up.
Yeah.
And shout out to Caroline Carol Kills for linking us up together.
For sure. And, Carol Kills. Hey, she jabbed me that last time I interviewed.
Oh yeah,
she got me. Right.
Got you in the neck.
Got me in the neck.
And I forgot, bro, before I take off and before I was talking to the Zen Queen. She said you knew who she was.
The who queen?
The Zen Queen.
Queen?
She said she met you last time in Ontario. She was chopping it up with you. And
I got her IG or something. Let me find out. She look good or she a bucket? Yo, is she a bucket? Don't make me look at the Zen Queen.
The Zen Queen. She said, "Tell him I said hi."
Dude, I'm not even gonna be able to interview this guy in person, bro. I'm gonna be laughing.
Oh, I know her. I don't mean to say that. She's cool.
She's cool, bro.
I know.
I didn't know who she was, but she's a cool lady.
Nah, she's cool, man. She's cool.
Yeah, I know who she is.
She said she'll
Shout
see
out
you
to
next week.
Her son looks very talented, and I'm rooting for him, bro.
Oh yeah, her son's putting in some work as well.
Yeah.
So we'll see you next week, bro. We'll be rooting for you,
my brother. I look forward to meeting you guys. Get a couple more laughs in. Make sure your cameras is rolling when I put this nigga on his ass, bro.
Oh, you got it.
Remember I said that.
We're gonna be ringside.
We're gonna run this shit back sometime next week.
Most definitely, my brother. Thank you.
He said it.
All right, man.
Thank you. Appreciate your time, man. Thank you.
All right, bro. Later.
Boxing Club Podcast.
Later.
We out.
¿Qué onda, güey?